Hey, what's up, everybody? How we doing today? Hope you all are having a spectacular Tuesday, man. It's your boy D Boogie from Every Day is Friday and EDIF the Street. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna get this mind right in this crazy, crazy world we're living in right now, right? We're gonna keep it real and authentic. 30 years of personal development. I'm gonna give it to you free. You know why? Because I think the world needs it, right? What do we do here? We shape minds to a better life. So listen up closely, man. I know there's a lot of stuff happening trying to infiltrate you on a regular basis, but I'll give you some mental clarity here to become your own greatest fan. You know why? You know why? You know what I think you got to become your own greatest fan? I'm going to tell you why. Because as the world's trying to, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Everybody's trying to say, it's over. There's doomsday. But let me put you on, man. It's how you see your life. It's how you feel, man. And you know what? You know what I got to say? You're fucking awesome, my dude. Ain't that the truth? Take it for what it is, man. Let it hit your heart today. And know you already have everything because God gave it to you, baby. So guess what? Today and every day is Friday. It's a mentality. You know why? Because you don't have to wait for Friday to enjoy your day. Let's just jump right into it, man. I'm going to lower this down. Ooh. Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing today? It's your boy D Boogie from Every Day is Friday and EDIF the Street. And it's the first time you're tuning in here, man. Let me tell you a little bit about how we do things. How's everybody doing? What's up, Aaron? 22222, my dude. That's good luck. Look, Aaron, we made it another day. Today is the tomorrow that we worried about yesterday. Ain't that the truth? Today is the tomorrow we worried about yesterday. So if you just joining, you're just tuning in. So I'll let you know what we do here, man. We shape minds to a better life. That's just the way it is. 30 years of personal development. And we talk about freedom. We talk about, living free and smiling in the pursuit of happiness. Nothing wrong with that, right? Because at the end of the day right now, you know, and I know. Everybody says they don't have a good feeling right now, right? Sorry. But guess what? That's on you, right? You choose how you feel. You choose your destiny. You make the choice how you feel today and every day, right? Because the mentality is every day is Friday. What does that mean? Think about this, y'all. This is my love to you. Every day is Friday is a mentality. What up, Ant? How you doing, man? Want to live and learn, brother? Good. I'm glad you're here, baby. Thanks for tuning in. Like this page and share it because the world needs to hear it, man. A lot of people don't come out here and talk about mindsets, anxiety, depression, blessing up. You know what I'm saying? Self-doubt, fear. Everybody's living it. But I'm here to talk about it. You know why? Let me tell you why. And if you just join in for the first time today, why do I do this? People ask me, why do you come out here and bless up all the time? Why do you come out here and talk? Honestly, I don't like seeing people in pain. I see people in pain and it bothers me. It just bothers me. Why? Because when I grew up, a few things, when I was a kid and I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, I remember being when I was a young kid, and I'm Jewish, my father's Catholic, right? And I grew up on a block with all Catholic, different kind of diversity, but they call me Jew boy and all this kind of stuff. And then back then it was like 3 brothers and 2 brothers. And it was always a situation where I'm always fighting for something, right? I'm always fighting because someone's saying something about you. I had to go at somebody and I didn't have no big brother. So for me, I had to go at it. I had to get at it every day, and at the end of the day, I remember what really got me going is I remember when my dad, he's a compulsive gambler. He wasn't around a lot. And my mom, tried to take care of a son and a daughter. It wasn't easy, And I remember one day living on Brown Street, we were thrown out of our apartment. And you know what? It wasn't comfortable, man. We were thrown out on the street and we put into a homeless shelter, a women's shelter. I remember that feeling like it was yesterday. My dad didn't pay child support. He wasn't coming around. My mom had no other place. Now we had to move into public housing or else we'd have been on the street. I remember hiding behind trees because my mother was on welfare because we had no money because my dad was like, hey, man, you know why? And it's not really funny, but I use it as my strength nowadays where he's just like, get a job. In 25 years, when he was with my mother, he never told her to get a job. He's like, I'll take care of you. Don't worry about it. You just take care of the kids. And then when she told him, listen, you can't gamble anymore and you're causing ruckus to the family. He goes, go get a job. My mom's taking care of the family. Like, it's not that simple. She eventually did. But I remember hiding behind a tree with food stamps. And it wasn't a comfortable feeling because I was hiding behind a tree and I don't want to see my friends see me going into a store with food stamps knowing that I was poor. Well, I didn't have anything. And it was embarrassing. But we had to put food on the table. And it was a bridge. My mom finally got a job and, we kind of moved forward. But I remember how tough that was. And I just don't like the fact that other people take advantage of other people, like working for companies. And I was blessed and thankful to prepare and I did really well. And then they wouldn't pay you a bonus or lie to you and keep moving the goalposts like they're doing in society right now. I don't like that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, if I'm about to do something and I'm doing it at a high level, I'll do the right thing and take care of people. If not, then you're doing the wrong thing. And I don't like people that lie and cheat and steal. I used to be a dope dealer. Now I'm a hope dealer. I know what it's like to make mistakes. I know what it's like to fall on my face. I know what it's like to struggle with anxiety and ADHD. I know all that. But here I'm going to give you back and show you a way that you don't have to use it as your weakness. You use it as your strength, right? So let me put a couple of things on to you today. That's a little bit of my story. First time you're here. This is why I bless up, because I went from public housing to the White House. You know what I mean? And I mean that personally, professionally, spiritually, emotionally, right? When everybody said, hey, man, you're not capable of doing it, man. You come from public housing, you don't have a degree, you're not capable of doing big things, I said to myself, you know what? Nah. And then I saw a tape from Tony Robbins, who's my mentor. And I'll never forget it. Changed my life forever, man. He didn't have a degree. He never went to college, but he read 700 books. Well, I'm close. I decided to read because readers are leaders. And I learned from a lot of people with LLCs, with felonies and degrees. And they all taught me something. And I'm going to share a couple things with you today. And like this page and share because the world needs to hear it. And this is real talk. This is going to teach you something. So if you want some people to jump on, tell them to jump on, because every week you could take something with you. Something that's going to better your life. Because it ain't over, man. Let's make sure we're really perfectly clear about something. Life ain't over. Don't listen to these doomsday idiots that in 12 years, this is a wrap. How do you know? Are you God? Like, why don't you bless up every once in a while? Why don't you try to be happy for someone no matter what they're doing, man? Try to help them. Stop saying that this world's going to end. It's over. It's the greatest country in the world. I mean, we always find a way to get great, right? So I want to share a couple of things with you what people are struggling with, all right? And you know who you are. What's up, Ant? How you doing? Aaron, how you doing? And the first thing is I want to share this with you is there's three things that we need to own. These are life lessons, y'all. See here? This is your mindset. You cannot lose it. Everything that's anything starts at the top, right? So I ask you a question. How much time are you spending getting your mind right? What books have you read in the last 6 months to, bring your software from 2.0 to 8.0, right? So here's the first thing, right? First thing is, do you know your own personality? Do you know who you are? Do you know what gets you excited? Do you know, fear? Are you worried? Do you live in fear? Do you live that worrying? Because worrying never adds a day onto your life. Do you know how many people sit around and worry and worry and worry for years and years and years? Now, you know what happens? 10 years go by, 12 years go by, and everything that you worried about, check it out. Never happens, bro. Think about over the last couple of years, right? How many things have you worried about personally that came to fruition? Tell me something. Put it in the chat. How many things that you have worried about came to fruition? See, worrying, and this is knowing your own personality. This is self-development. See, I love people, right? I want to know everything. I know what makes them tick, what makes them happy, what makes them sad, what puts them in pain. I found me years ago, but sometimes I do listen to other stupid comments. My fault. Worrying is like a rocking chair, keeping you busy, but get you nowhere. Dude, everybody has something to worry. Listen, Anthony, everybody's got some shit. If they tell you they don't, they're lying about other shit too. Straight up and down. Everybody has something. I don't care who you are. Ain't nobody here perfect except God. Period. So whether you say, everyone says, well, he's rich because the net worth, or she's rich. The net worth, you got big money. Trust me when I tell you, I talk to people that make 100 million, 50 million, 1 million, 100,000, 70,000, 50,000. Everybody got problems, man. The thing is, it's like you could do something about them, right? No matter what it is, say you work so much, you make big money, but you're not spending enough time with your family, right? So I work with people on, listen, let's get some balance here, baby. Spend some time with your family. Spend some time for the things that are really important. Like I say, what is your why? Right? Why do you do what you do? Why do you wake up every day? What is your purpose? Right? See, for me, I love my family unconditionally. I love my wife, my children, and that wakes me up every day and strives me to be the best man that I can be for them. I love coming out here and blessing up, helping people mentality because we have a negative mindset. All right. That's just the way it is. Most people won't come out here and talk about anxiety, depression, blessing up, mindset, because you know why? People are scared if they say something, people are going to say they're weak. Well, then guess what? If you live in that weak mindset and you live in self-doubt and you live in limiting beliefs and you live in fear, I'm going to check you right now because you're not going to go anywhere. The greatest mistake that's ever been made is to never admit you made some. We all make mistakes, man. It's just part of life. The thing is that you got to get to know who you truly are. You got to invest inside your personal. Because listen, check this out, man. You can be rich. Listen, I've been poor. I've been rich. At the end of the day, but if you're not rich internally, what do you got? What do you got? That's why I created Every Day is Friday. What does it actually mean? Every Day is Friday is a mentality that you don't have to wait for Friday. You got to live in the moment because as you see these knuckleheads saying everything is over and you see people getting on here saying, there's no way you're going to make it out of this. In 10 years, it's going to be no democracy. All this stuff is just, really? Really? What kind of people are going to come out here in this beautiful world and just constantly berate you, right? Constantly put you down, constantly tell you, black, white, Asian, you're not worthy. Who are you to tell any one of us we're not worthy? Let me put you on, every one of you that have a self-worth complex, okay? We all have that imposter syndrome, like we're not sure who we are. It's the mind, it's wacky, okay? Let me help you out with something, man. When you look in the mirror, right? Think about this for a moment. We were born worthy, correct? We were born worth something. Look, 95% of what I ever feared would happen never came true. You see that, Aaron? I try to live in reality. The future is a fantasy. You know how you create your future? You create it in the present moment, right? Right? You create your best self every single day. What are you doing? What do you like if you let's say you have anxiety and anxiety is about the future. You're worried about what's coming, right? It's not easy, man. I don't care who you anxiety's tough. Anxiety like overwhelms you, bruh. That's the biggest disease. Check the media. Always giving you anxiety. Society's always giving you anxiety if you listen to these idiots because that's all they got, right? Screaming and yelling and putting you down. Dude, I ain't got no time. Click. I change the station. I want people in this life that want to bless up. I want people in his life to say, hey, got anxiety, something's up. Let me work with you, man. Let me help you. Let me give you tools that can help you get better. Because make no mistake, right? God put everything on this earth. There's an answer for everything. Got to put the work in to find it. You have anxiety thinking about the future? Meditate, right? What does that do for you? It keeps you in the present moment, right? See, there are answers for everything. When someone's like my daughter say to me, hey, daddy, I'm playing softball, but, I'm not getting any hits and these girls are better than me. I said, then practice more, prepare more, watch some tapes. I'm always finding, see, I think a lot of people have problems for every solution. I feel like I'm going to find a solution for every problem. I'm not feeling good. I'm going to take medicine, the right medicine. If my mind's not right, I'm going to talk to somebody. If my heart is not right, I'm probably going to see a heart surgeon. But if you're going to constantly complain that your life ain't right, you throw your own pity party all the time. And then I ask you, so what are you doing about it? You're like, this not much. I've been like this my whole life. That's bullshit. That's just real bullshit. It's what you choose to be. Listen, man, God created this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. And this isn't about religion. This is just about, no one makes our rules. I mean, I believe in rules and law and order, right? not anarchy and tyranny. Like, no, okay, no, no. See, you write this down. You are your own worst enemy, bruh. You are your own worst enemy. We can't get out of our own way. Number one, say you want to open a business. What's the first thing that comes to your mind? Come on, y'all. Type it in the chat. What if it doesn't work? What if I don't have the money? What if I got to do this? It's always a negative connotation. You know why? Because our mind reverts to negativity. Why? Because as the year, look at the brain, the reptilian brain, 2 million-year-old brain. It's when something happened, dinosaurs would come and us like, whoa, we had a duck or freeze, or we're always nervous because we're worried about these big animals coming again. And it's there. It's totally there. Now you make it better. You work on your mindset daily. You work on you every single day. 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day on personal development. Keeping that happy mindset. Why? The world needs it now more than anything. And I achieved it. And every single day, I live in grace. Do I have my ups and downs? Absolutely. But I just know that better days are coming. I program myself to be that way. Right? So the biggest dis-ease that's happening right now, and what we need to, this is lesson number one about life. And I'm going to go through 100 of them over the next year because I've dedicated a year to this, is you got to get to know your own personality. What's bothering you? What in your mind, like when you see something, you get nervous, right? And something comes and you're thinking, you're like, take a step back and go, what is this? Is it true? Why am I feeling this way? I don't want to feel this way. And it's not true. See, thoughts are just passing clouds, ladies and gentlemen. They don't stay forever. What I teach here is something that you can take and use for your life, your friends, your relatives, your significant others. Don't listen to the hype, because there's a way. It's called self-love. Okay. That's an investment. You tell me, any one of you on this chat right now, what better investment? Yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. Today is a gift. Aaron, they do call it the present. God calls it the present because that's all we truly got. But you have to kind of get up every day. You kind of got to program something into your mind, because what you tune into, you turn into. So get to know who you are. Get to know what drives you. And don't live in constant fear. Because I wrote a couple of beautiful, you got to conquer fear, self-doubt, limiting beliefs, fear of other people's opinion, fear of judgment. For what? Listen, God will not judge you till your last days. How can I? And let me put you, this I think is incredible. So we're all going to die. We're all going to die. You're going to die. I'm going to die. We're all going to die. Here's the deal, though. People are going to judge you when you're dead. Oh, well, Darin was a great guy, but, he did this and this. And, he was really cool, but, you got to give a shit. I know I do the right thing. I want to be a good person, okay? Because I wasn't always good. I've made some mistakes. I've hurt some people. I know I have. I know what kind of, character I was then. But guess what? I'm not that same guy I was yesterday or last year or 20 years ago. I'm a different guy, and I want to give back all I've learned so you can live a happy life. Is that okay? I promise you. Stay with me here. Everything I'm giving you is going to, hey, I love you too, man. I love you all. And I truly mean that. And for those that want to listen, I promise you, it's time that you got to bless up, man. Got to bless up. Is it hard? Yeah. Is it not easy? Absolutely. Is it possible? Psh, you already know. I'm going to give you a little something, one of these. It is possible. People don't think so, but I can feel it. I'm just like, what? Sometimes I'm just like, why do you want to just knock people down all the time? It make you feel good? It makes you feel good to make other people feel shitty, right? I'm telling you, I want to punch those people sometimes. Just keeping it real on the show, you know what I mean? Like, why are you going at people that are smaller than you? You could bully them, you could abuse them, especially when you're in power, right? When people are in power, they think they can bully you. They get elected, and they think that they can shut your mouth or keep you quiet. Man, when you get elected or you go into a power position, it's power for the people. It's not power for you, knucklehead. You're here to serve. Life is about serving and blessing others up. Whether they're doing great and they want to get better, whether they're not in a great place and you can help them if you can. Why can't we do that? What's the problem? Why can't you say thank you? Please, you're welcome. Open a door for somebody, right? But the investment has to be into yourself. You got to learn these skills. Because listen, y'all, check this out. This is a gem right here. We're not born good. We're just not born good. Think about it. It's funny, right? We come out of the womb, right? Anybody have kids? I got kids. I got 2 beautiful children, thank God. And did they come out of the womb going, yes, mommy? Yes, daddy? Whatever you say, baby. Hell no. They didn't say that. They were like, "Wank, give me my swank." And they were just crying and screaming and yelling. They ain't disciplined. Nobody was disciplined. You got to teach the good. And that's what I'm here to do, man. Because I'm tired of listening to these people in this world just doom and gloom every day. Just completely abusing people on social media, and the media stations lie, don't tell the truth. I'm like, it's gotten toxic, and I understand how everybody feels. But see, me doing this for so many years, I've developed this mindset, this protect your peace mindset, where you can't just infiltrate. How do you do that? You got to keep working on your software. See, the more you listen to bullshit, you're going to become bullshit. The more you listen to people that are in fear, you're going to become more fear. You're going to become more fearful. If you hang out with people that are self-doubt, you're going to doubt yourself. Okay. If you hang out with 5 millionaires, right, you're going to be the 6th millionaire. You come to EDIF, you come to the show all the time. Guess what's going to happen? Your mind's going to get right. You're going to bless up. Your life's going to get better. You're going to live happy, and you're going to be able to deter that negative bullshit that keeps coming at you, because you'll be able to see it real clearly, right? Here's number 2, really important. You got to get to know in this life other people's personalities. So let's think about it. If you get to know who you are, what makes you happy, what makes you tick, what curbs your anxiety, what takes care of your depression, what makes you smile, you get that done right. You know why? You know why you have to invest in yourself, which most people don't? They don't even spend any money, and I'm doing it here for free because I got love. Here's number 2, right? Number 1 is you got to spend 24 hours a day with yourself. Am I correct? Put in the chat. Is it the truth? Right? So how do you not get to know yourself? How are you not investing in yourself? You're not reading books on personality, reading books on love, reading books on, becoming your greatest you. Why are you not doing that? You're waiting for other people to show you your worth? You're waiting for other people's opinion to make you feel better? It's temporary. What's up, Ruthie girl? How you doing, baby? You already know. Notion Houses, baby. You don't know what time. Boom. What's up? Ruthie from Notion Houses. You already know Brooklyn is in the house. I just had to do it to you, Ruthie. You know what I'm saying? We bless up in this piece. What up, girl? Yo, what up, girl? Did you see a Jay Evans new beat, Notion Houses? Big shout out to my boy Jason Evans from Notion Houses, Brooklyn, New York. Just came out. His record is off the hook about where we came from, man. Bless up, bless up, bless up. Love you too, Ruth. We go back. Time to give back, baby. You know where we come from. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, I kind of say you got to get to know other people's personality. Why? Because 2 things we're going to do the rest of our lives, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to live with you 24 hours a day. That person's never going away. Number 2 is you're going to be dealing with people, whether it's your relationship, whether it's your boss, whether it's your significant other, whether it's your friend. You got to get to know other people's personalities. Makes sense? So how do you get to know you, right? How do you do that? Here's the problem, right? And I got the solution. How much are you worth? I want you to ask yourself this question today, right? How much are you worth? Anybody want to take a guess? Anybody? Put it in the chat, man. It's an open conversation. Everybody's cool here. Don't matter. Anybody wants to judge, get out. Go kick rocks. Bottom line is, how much are we worth? I'm going to tell you how much we're worth. It's straight up priceless. Thing is, how come we don't act like that? How come we don't act as if we're priceless? You know what I'm saying, Ruthie? How come we act? We're always beating ourselves up. We're constantly criticizing ourselves. We're constantly feeling like we're imposters, like we're not capable of stuff. Now, look, I grew up in public housing, right? Doesn't matter. I grew up on the streets of Brooklyn, Bedford Park, Nostrand Avenue. Grew up on the streets. You know why? My mom and dad weren't home too much, right? So I know what it's like to kind of like, you know, grow up in public housing. My mom and dad not home a lot. And at the end of the day, I was going home to really nobody. My mom had to work. My dad wasn't around. So I had to hit the streets. And I had to learn something. I am worth something, regardless of my circumstance. My past does not dictate my future. It's my strength. I could have been poor. We were broke. It's okay. It's all good. You know what I mean? It's like everybody had cars and they had all these luxuries. It's okay. I'm not mad at you. I think you should live life in abundance, man. But I was never envious. I was jealous. And one day I said, I'm going to have it. And I'm going to go after it. And I had a record out on Atlantic Records, as you can see right behind me on the other side, right? I did things that people said were impossible. Because the chance of us coming from where we come from, y'all know what I'm talking about. Anybody here from public housing? Anybody here out here from a poor beginning? Listen, I don't want any sympathy. I'm just keeping it real. Many have said, you're not capable. You're not worthy. You don't have a degree. You can't do certain things. You know, you on the street. Your daddy's not home. I know what it's like. I get it. But I also know what it's like to struggle and get through it. I also know what it's like to say, you know what, I got to start reading and start educating myself. And I'll tell you, let me give this to you. Success, this is a key. Drop this down. Success leaves clues. Tony Robbins. What does that mean? So I decided after I listened to Tony Robbins 30-something years ago, I started reading about every successful person, personally, professionally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. I just started reading and reading and reading. And I've learned so much about this life. Because think about it. Someone who's successful, right, and getting it done, read how they did it, right? Think about it. How did they get here? What was the journey like? How did they go from nothing to something? What kind of tools did they use? What kind of people did they listen to? What kind of struggles did they have? It's incredible. I've read, hundreds of books, and I continue to read. Over 30 years I've been reading. Right here. My mind is solid. Is it perfect? No, but it's solid. And I want to give that to you. So when you think about who to follow, right? And you think about who to listen to people that did it. Yeah. For instance, Michael Phelps is a great swimmer. Read a book about Michael Phelps, best swimmer, won 1 million gold medals, right? Okay. You want to know about baseball? I don't know. Read about Babe Ruth, Hank Aaron. Read about people who made it, right? You want to read about personal development. Tony Robbins, the #1 guy in the world. I've been following him for 30 years. And I follow his mentor, Jim Rohn, for 30 years. And now I'm giving it 30 years of personal development to you. You follow me? Success leaves clues. Number 2, write this down. Really important, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, no one told you today, you're fucking awesome. You are. Make no mistake about that. No matter what anybody tells you, make sure you remember that. As much as people want to bless us down and hold us in a corner, don't believe that. So much more. You have such a compelling future. And you are what you think about. So think you're awesome. I'm just sharing that with you. As much as everybody says we're not, right? Number 2, once you become fearless, your life becomes limitless. Everything in this world is fear. How do we get over it? You have a fear of sharks? Get in the cage with a shark. Mike Tyson did it. You got a fear of publicly speaking? Practice, prepare. You're going to be nervous. Get on a mic, get on a stage, and do it. Because you know what's truly happening? And I wrote a couple of things down, man. I'm tired of everybody dummying down everything. White people are not smart enough. Black people can't get ID. Asian people are brilliant. What is all this nonsense? What is all this segregation, man? That's not the way shit goes down. It's just not. Stop trying to, put people down based on their race or their color or their creed. I come from where I came from, Brooklyn, New York. I don't look at it like that. I'm like, yo, you want to get something done? Put the work in. Simple as that. Stop the bullshit. Stop saying we can't be great. Stop saying we shouldn't live in abundance. People shouldn't become rich. Who are you to say they shouldn't be rich? What you think, it's okay to be poor? I'm not trying to say, listen, I've been poor. I get it. Why is it not like to go after your dream? Right? Why should you shit on people that are living with beautiful cars, that are living in beautiful homes? What do you think? Everyone inherited that shit? Worked. I worked. My wife works. That's why we own a home. That's why we're able to go on vacations. That's why I can do what I want to do. My wife can do what she wants to do. We can give our kids everything. And that's not just monetarily. That's physically, emotionally, spiritually. Because you know what? I was challenged. Okay? Yeah. Challenge yourself. Stop saying, when most people say, I got to live below my means. Below your means. I get it. But how about going after bigger stuff? Right? How about, hey, man, I don't want to just cut everything. I want to go up. I want to get that car that I want to get that home that I want. I want that job. I want those 6 figures or 7 figures. What's wrong with that? God said, live in abundance, baby. I'm not hurting nobody, and neither are you. What's stopping you, man? I'm just tired of people just shitting on people that made it or people that worked to get there. And I don't want to come out here, D. You know why? You know what I'm saying? Because if I come out here and talk, people are going to look at me funny. Or they're going to say my job is fine. And I get it. Your job is going to say something to you because you talked about, how you feel about this country, or you feel about freedom, or you feel about, your opinion should be silenced. You shut up. I wouldn't even say that to anybody. See how angry that you? No. Enjoy this life. Go after your dreams. Write down your goals and get after it, bro. There's so many ways to live this beautiful life. Don't let life get the most of you, man. You got to work on this shit. You know what I mean? You got to stand up straight with your shoulders back. You got to treat yourself like someone you're responsible for helping. Treat yourself like you priceless. Don't make it. And I know, listen to this. It's true. It's closely, right? Just because you take care of yourself first doesn't mean you put your family second. You have to take care of you and be your best you so you can be your greatest for them. Feel me? Like this page and share it because the world needs to hear it. Many people come out in this space and don't want to be real. I'm going to be the realest guy you'll ever see. And I pray every day that every time you listen, you take something with you and you spread it. Because I know there's some beauty in this world. And make no mistake about it, I'm going to be here until I die to ensure that we pursue this thing we call happiness, man. I mean, crazy. So I want you to listen close. I got something I want to share with you, and it's kind of important. So you see what's happening all over the world, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not avoid it, okay? Everyone, this ain't about politics. This is about America. This is about our freedom. This is about just the truth. You see what's going on in Canada? You see them fighting for freedom? You see what they're doing out there? Let me tell you something, man. We can never allow the way that government treats their people. Now, they don't have the same rules as America. See, if you look into it, right, you got to take a look at Canada laws and other countries, okay? They don't have what we have here, the freedom we have, right? They're trying. But did you see how the government came in on horses or, just trying to take away, seize their bank accounts, froze their shit? Are you mad? Why? Because they want freedom of speech. They don't want to be forced to do things. Listen to me, y'all. We can never, write this down. We can never, ever, ever, for our sake, our kids' sake, never allow what's happening, what they doing to their people over here. Those truckers, God bless you, man. I know you fighting for freedom. And I know it ain't easy. But freedom ain't free. And people don't like to talk about this, man. But I'm about it. Because I love this country. And let me tell you what I mean by that. You're trying to tell me as a parent, right? And I'm a dad and my mom and my wife, and we have 2 daughters. You're going to tell me I have no say in my children's education? My children's life? Who are you? You ain't doing the right thing. It's not we the government, okay? It's limited government and we the people. And that's every single one of us, guys. Okay? We've come a long way. Listen closely, man. I'm very passionate about mindsets, getting this right and helping people create a great life for themselves and their family. But we also have to understand and do our community duty to understand what's trying to happen, but it's not going to happen. I'm going to ask you something that's deep, man. Where is your faith? Did you lose it? I know it's been tested the last couple of years. Where's your faith in God? Where's your faith in yourself? Where's your faith in this country? You want to listen to these idiots? You want them to keep doom and gloom? That's all they keep doing. In 12 years, climate change is going to take the world out. In 10 years, going to be no democracy. Who are you talking to? Let me tell you what I heard today, and I thought this was great. And honestly, guys, ladies and gentlemen, no one has the right. We're taxpayers, right? We pay our taxes. We hire the government. We hire the president. We hire everybody. You ain't doing the right thing. We're going to let you know. And you got a problem with that, come at me. I don't care who you are. Then tread on me. Because at the end of the day, it's for the people, right? It should be the party of the people, not the party for the party. And it's gotten toxic, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like narratives and, trying to steal your money and we're going to freeze this and trying to leave you in fear. I'm not fearing shit. That's bullshit. Y'all trying to just scare people. You got to be courageous in this world, man, because once you become fearless, your life becomes limitless. You can't let them steal your dreams and steal your joy. I heard something today on the Faulkner Focus. I thought it was incredible. I want to read this to you, and please take this with you. Now, if you ever watch, her name is Harris Faulkner. She's on the 5. She's on I forget Outnumbered. She's a black woman, and her father served in war. She's a patriot, and she loves this country. She said something today, and I want to share this with you, and please take this for what it is, man. So they were talking about how, politics has gotten toxic, and one of the Democrats or whatever the leftists that were on it is what it is. Everyone has their own opinion. We got to have both sides. We got to come to the middle, in my opinion, So everyone has points, and we got to just, come with what's right for the people. And she was like, well, the world's going to end, and in 12 years, we're in doom, and there's always problems. And then Faulkner goes like this. Now, we all know politics have gotten toxic, right? But one thing we gotta never forget, where are we going in terms of civility in this world, in this country? Without not knowing who we are as Americans, how can we change? Well, I was born in 1970, right? And Faulkner was born in 1965. At that time, there were signs up, no colored people can go here, no colored people can go there, a lot of segregation. And her father went on to war for this country. We fought at that time. Our beloved military fought for freedom. And what she wrote was incredible. She knew her dad. Dad said something, as a citizen, I will fight for what this country stands for, our beloved nation. I'd rather be a citizen and fight for this nation. I know we're moving, and I know we struggle to get better, but that's who we are as a country. We never settle for less here in America. That's who we are. We've come a long way from hosing our citizens in the street. Because you know why? Because we're always looking to be great. We're always looking to get better. I'm tired of all the doomsday stickers and all the people that say everything's going to end. It's over in 12 years. Everything is gone. But I want to share this with you. I'm proud to fight for this nation, e pluribus unum. Because let's think about all the countries that are in turmoil. At least, not even at least, here in America, we've come a long way over the last 100 years. We're always trying to do better. We ain't perfect. We're always trying to be great and working on becoming better. So guess what? You know why we can do that? Because we are great. And we're always striving for excellence. Never forget that. Take this for what it is. Understand we got a compelling future and understand that this country, what you're sitting right now, we're always looking to bless up. We're always looking to get better. We're always looking to help and grow. Look what we've done over the last 100 years. What other country in the world would you want to fight for? As a citizen in this country, I'll fight for it because we've been fighting for so many years for freedom and we will continue to do it. And any of those doomsday naysayers that don't believe it, y'all can leave, man. You ain't helping nobody. Why don't you learn to bless up? Understand we've been through enough and we'll continue to go through some shit. But guess what? We made it out. We always do. We're Americans, not Black Americans. We're not white Americans. We're not Asian Americans. We're Americans. And I love my country. And I love everybody out here. I don't care where you come from, what you do. If you're a good person, man, we cool. If not, I help you be good. You feel me? So on that note, y'all, I just want to say, man, take the time. I always leave with something, hopefully hit your heart. This life is short. I'm 51 years old, man. Been around a long time. There were many times that I thought I wouldn't be here today. Truthfully, I've died many times, and I truly mean that. I've been in situations where I've lost 133 friends. I missed them all. My father-in-law, my mother-in-law, my best friends, my neighbor that I grew up in. A lot of us died pretty young, and I missed them. So what every day is Friday, what I've learned is I'm going to give my best every day. I'm going to do whatever I can to enjoy this life. Because you know what? It's not a dress rehearsal. And it's the only one we got. So if the world doesn't like you, I love you. That's okay. Right? You create your own journey. You become your own greatest fan. And I promise you, be you, and the world will adjust. Yo, like this page and share it because the world needs to hear it. Hopefully I drop some gems on you that you can take in your mind and you can share with the world. Because at the end of the day, it's the pursuit of happiness. What's wrong with that? Let's get it. Yo, till next time, next week, every single Tuesday at 12 o'clock, we're going to be up in this piece. We're going to talk about mindsets, blessing up, lessons in life. I got some guests coming on next couple of weeks. Woo! It's going to make your head spin. Because you know what? Most people won't talk about this because it's not easy. But easy is lazy. I'm going to help you bless up. I promise you that. Yo, till next week, hit me up, EDIF The Street, or Every Day is Friday on Facebook. I'm on YouTube, Twitter. You know, keeping it real, looking for the truth. Hopefully you got a couple of gems today. Yo, until next time, let's do it, baby. Yo, y'all go out there, have a great day, enjoy it, and seize the moment, man. And right now, just feel the vibe. Love you all. Until next time, peace.